Hey, Reggio here, and today's video is going to be a little different. See, normally I talk about a bunch of cool glitches or weird mechanics, but today I'm just going to be appreciating a nice underrated set of weapons that you should seriously consider using. Now, the reason I'm making this video, after, not uploading for a few months, is because I truly believe that if these people used these weapons early on, then it would make their gameplay experience 10 times better than it would have been. So, what weapons am I talking about? Well, obviously you've guessed from the thumbnail that it's the Vilethorn's archetype, including the Vilethorn, Crystal Vile Shard, and the Nettle Burst. So, what makes these weapons so special? Well, that's the topic of today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, watch till the end, and hopefully you'll learn something new. Okay, first of all, let's start with the Vilethorn. It's an extremely powerful early game weapon, and given the right equipment and world conditions, is easily obtainable within the first 10 minutes of playing. So yeah, it's pretty damn good. However, the downside being that it is corruption exclusive. But if you're going mage, there's a good chance you're picking corruption anyway. What makes the weapon intrinsically good? Well, obviously the Vilethorn is known for its infinite piercing and great damage. Not to mention the underrated power of phasing through blocks to attack enemies that can't even reach you. Now again, there are always downsides to a weapon to stop it being completely broken. In this case, the Vilethorn is obviously a mage weapon, meaning it uses mana to attack. So despite being obtainable in the first 10 minutes of the game, it still takes a good hour or two before you can fully utilise its potential with sufficient mana capacity. What about the other weapons? Surely the ability to pass through blocks becomes common in most weapons near the end of the game. Well, yeah, there is certainly more competition for weapons which can travel through blocks, but overall, the Crystal Vile Shard remains a strong option, and now without the added downside of high mana cost and biome exclusivity. The only real weapon in this archetype which isn't optimal for mages, in my opinion, is the Nettle Burst. Though not a terrible weapon, the Nettle Burst is in a part of the game with literally the most overpowered loot available to the player, and the last thing I would want to be caught using against Golem is definitely a Dollar Tree Vilethorn. But what do you think about the Vilethorn's archetype? Have you ever used these weapons, and if so, did you find their ability to go through walls or infinite piercing valuable against enemies and bosses? Please let me know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe while you're there. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers as fast as possible, so it would really help me out. We're only 80 away, and I can't do this without your help.